Hello and welcome. This is Grant Hughes of Grant Hughes Investigates on YouTube. This channel evaluates all aspects of true crime. As you are aware, videos and live streams in this genre often discuss elements of crime that may be disturbing to some viewers. If necessary, take the precautions needed to avoid these feelings. Factual information related to cases is the key to fostering rational true crime discussions. Fortunately, you will find that here. Please hit the like button only once, share the video, and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you very much for watching.
Huh? It's a house!
5 brain cells, 4 aren't working.
You know, that's just one step above stupid.
Have you lost the last 3 brain cells, or do you just have cabbage for brains? There's mosquitoes the size of bald eagles in that dadgum swamp.
Guess there's no dog. Alright, you guys see the goal at the top of the screen there, and then we'll do a, if we get to the goal, we'll do a Q&A, or we can do a random cold case that we can try to find in this database, and then we'll look it up. I think that sounds more fun, actually, than Q&A. But let's see if we can get to that goal in a 2-hour period of time, alright? I know it's possible. Maybe not, though, when you're not covering Koberger or one of the other, Karen Reed or whatever the hell it is. Alright. Yeah, I got up really early this morning, went fishing, caught some, smaller bass, a big pumpkin seed sunfish. It wasn't as good today. I think it was, I don't know, the weather was off. Sort of windy for a little bit. I let my kid caught some, he caught a couple, he was like trolling with the Rapala in this deeper area. He caught a couple of bass. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, look at that, there's one, alright. Thanks, Chris Watts. Richard Watts. An unfortunate last name, man. Unfortunate last name. And then Sammy Day, hi Gray, thanks for all your great work and thoughts. Timeline you constructed for Delphi was exceptional. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I think the Delphi case and the Idaho 4, this is the place you wanted to be if you wanted to know what the reality of the cases are. The Idaho case, we still got a bunch of documents and information, coming forward, and videos and different things, so definitely keep adding to it, the timeline. We got new dam for Isabella Lake. Richard Watts, we got a new dam for Isabella Lake. Good. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, you see the goal in the upper left-hand corner. Let's see if we can get to the goal tonight without having me have to say anything. That would be great. Let's see. 500 million bucks, huh? That's a lot. Now let's do a poll really quick. I'm gonna see how many people hate my guts that are watching. Who do you hate my guts and merely hate watch the channel? Here we go. I'm making a serious poll here, so don't say it just for the hell of it if you're somebody that actually watches. All right, here we go. See that? Look at the number up there. See, that's what I'm saying. There's a bunch of lunatics who sit there here and watch my show on a nightly basis, and they hate it. Have you ever heard of bigger losers in your life than that? Thanks for the view, though. Thanks for the view. See, look at that. Right now, out of 44 votes, almost half, that means 22 hate my guts that are watching right now. Yeah, I'm sure the number will get bigger and bigger. It'll keep staying with the same percentage. I wish I had the ability to have that actually associate with accounts and then block every one of them. I'm sure they're already blocked anyways. I mean, what difference does it make? Isn't that crazy? So right now we're at 54 votes. That means 27 idiots out there. I mean, literally, like, what a waste of your life. Why don't you go and do something constructive? If you hate me so much, why are you watching, you idiot? I mean, you're an embarrassment to mankind. I mean, think how stupid that is. Well, what are you going to do today, honey? Well, I'm going to watch a show that I hate dramatically. I can't stand the guy. I'm just going to watch it. Well, how come? I don't know. I'm obsessed with him. I have a picture of him on my ceiling. Sometimes when it's you and me in bed together, I look up at him because I'm so excited every time I look at him. I mean, you guys are disgusting nut jobs. I mean, you know that, right? When you look in the mirror every morning. Right. Let's see. You're about the only show I do watch. Hey, cool, Richard Watts. Who cares, Jack D? I didn't really ask you for an analysis. What I'm saying is, look it up here, the numbers here. We've got, well, we don't know how many. There's not 488 people watching. There's probably like 200. So out of the 71 votes, we have 36 idiots. Isn't that amazing? I mean, they sit around going, ooh, they're in their little groups out there, just, waiting and hoping for something. See, that's what I'm saying, Jack D. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I didn't ask for an explanation. I said I just wanted to get the vote tally up there. So, don't get upset. See, that's what I'm saying. You're the kind of person that creates the issues, Nobody was upset about anything. Yeah, okay, good. Good for you. I was joking. I know you voted no because you actually explained why above. I was joking when yes, I didn't know. Yeah, no, it's a real thing. I said I want you to vote seriously on it. Why would you do a joking vote on something like that? Hey, thanks, Ali KK. We're at number 2. We got to number 2 there. Thanks, Ralph David. Isn't that crazy? So over 50%. Now we're at 92 votes. That means there are 47 idiots that watch this show. That's awesome. Man, I'm glad I live rent-free in your heads, man. You guys are total dipshits. Let's see. But hey, Jay Sheldon, I'll do whatever I want to do. Okay, I'm blocking you right now just for saying that. You understand that? Because that means you're somebody that'll never work out on this channel. Let's see. Did I miss? No, we just started the show about 2 seconds ago. Hey, Jay Sheldon, you got one more shot. If you make another comment like that, I'm blocking you permanently. All right. Yeah, you want to know? You know what love is? Yeah. I think of these guys though. Did I do it again? I'm just waiting for you, Jay Sheldon. Just one more. Give me a perfect chance just to get rid of you permanently. Ah. Got it? All right, cool. All right, so we've got, what we're going to go over tonight was, I think the first thing we'll go over is the Brooks Houck, it's a jailhouse call with his sister after he was convicted. I mean, it's like, he wants people to feel sorry for him. You know what I feel the worst for is his kids. Because they probably were told a completely different story, that their mother ran away. And in reality, it's their dad who killed their mother. And now they have to deal with it. But, you know, and the thing, here's the crappy thing, is Brooks Houck's sister's trying to get custody. And I could see some wacky lefty judge allowing that because, you know, it's always what's best for the kids, you know, and they've lived with the Houcks all this time, and, you know, and it seems like, no. So, you know, it reminds me of that time, remember that one girl that was in that house with 3 other people, and they were being held against their will, and she had a child, and the child was given up for, you know, was adopted out because they thought the mother had just left and abandoned them. And she didn't even get custody after she was rescued. I mean, what a joke that is, man. Well, it's not good because it uproots their whole family. And I mean, she should have had, and I don't even, no, I think it wasn't just that. It was, she couldn't even really visit the child. And it was her kid, and she was held against their will. I can't remember what her name was, but how sick is that, huh? Yeah, so in this case, how much you want? I bet you there's a good chance that the kids will be given to the sister of Brooks Houck. Don't you think? And that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Hey, thanks, Ralph K. David. And thank you for all you hate watchers out there. You get my numbers up there. Appreciate that. And for those of you who like my channel, if you could hit that like button for me, I'd really appreciate it. And if you can see in the upper left-hand corner, we're trying for a goal tonight. Again, every single night we have a goal. And I'm trying to get to there, and then we can do a Q&A about any case you want, or we can find one of these random cold cases and look it up on newspapers.com and see what happens. Oh yeah, lots of sick people in the world. Hello, Missy. Yeah. So here is the. Let's hold on. Let me. It was on a news channel, and it was sent to me by Your Gypsy. And the news channel is WHAS 11, and they're the ones that posted it, and I'm just playing the audio of it. So
hello, this is a prepaid collect call from...
I boosted up the audio too, and also when the sister spoke, it only came out of one side, and the other side was almost no audio at all, so I fixed that. And then boosted it up so you guys can all hear it.
An incarcerated individual at Warren County Regional Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. To refuse charge.
Thanks,
Hello?
Tina G.
Hey, Rhonda.
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
That's Brooks.
Well,
What an idiot.
we just made it back to the Airbnb.
You know, Brooks Houck is sort of like the people in the poll up there that hate my guts. You know, they're just nut jobs. You know what I mean? Just like crazy people that exist in society.
So,
Really good. Have you talked to Eli?
yes.
What did he say?
He's having a hard time right now, Brooks.
Now, 80 pages is about as big as they get out there, KR.
And we all are. I understand that. What did he do?
So...
How did you explain it to him?
Hey, he's walked outside. He heard me say that Brooks is calling, and he's walked outside. He knows that I'm on the phone with you. He's standing right here beside me. Alex and I, we spoke with him, and Mom was in the room as well. We spoke with him without, the other children being around, and
Right.
I kind of explained to him that, the circumstances. The jury members listened to both sides of the lawyers, and it was put into their hands and that they found a guilty verdict. And so Eli's question was, how long? And so
that just
that's
sucks.
really difficult
That's his
to explain to the child.
And what you have to do, Rhonda, is just because this has happened right now does not mean that we quit fighting, that I'm going to quit fighting. You know, I'm going to go through the appeals process. It's important to let Eli know exactly where we're at, and I'm going to give these parenting, you know, programs. I don't really know what that entails right now.
Okay.
I'm going to do that from, you know, obviously it's going to be a very different situation, but let him know I love him so much.
He knows that.
You know, the thing is, I don't doubt that he like loves his kid, right? But what a monster of a person to just kill. You know, he probably thought that he wasn't going to get custody, and then so he killed Crystal Rogers. The guy's he's a sick person, and I think it should be required that the state take the children and explain to them exactly what their dad did, and tell them how much their mother actually loved them. He just killed them, her. He killed her so that he could have custody of you, but she loved you guys. That's how it should be required. Great, you know, but kids are emotional, and it's just, you know, they're sort of fragile, and no way, man. No way. The truth has to be told, and you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, believe that children can overcome, you know, tragedy and things that aren't good to hear. Okay, it's, you know, it is actually very likely that they can. And the fact that he got to live with those kids all these years, and he killed their mother, should be something that those kids absolutely know. And the grandparents, by the way, Crystal Rogers' parents, haven't even been able to visit these kids all these years. Can you believe that? So that all the weight of the courts should be on the side of Crystal Rogers' family, whether it's an aunt or, you know, Crystal Rogers' mom. Any one of those people should be taking care of the kids, not anybody in the Houck family, because they all knew that he did it. Every one of them. Okay, let's be honest.
He knows that, and by looking at his face right now, he understands.
And
he's listening to you right now. He can hear you.
We're very fortunate that he's with you and Alex and the other kids. Hey, Eli, can you hear me?
Hey, Brooks, how long are they going to keep you in Bowling?
See, all the beep, there is just a long beep, you know, for like 2 minutes when they were talking, so we didn't get to hear what his son said.
I don't know, Ron. That's the thing. You know, somebody just had a heart in here, and they moved me to a little different room. You know, they got me under observation, and you know, the nurse and that kind of thing. So I don't want to get into all that. But I've got a phone right now. But if there goes a period of time that I don't call you all, you know that it's not because I'm not calling. Know that it's because I don't have access to a phone. Okay. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey.
That was again another time.
Hey, Rhonda, the only thing you can do is give him. Can he still?
No, I didn't say his sister got the kids, Anstin. I said his sister is trying to get the kids. That was in another article. That's what I'm saying. Crystal Rogers' family should have those kids, and they should be able to try to recover what lost. And it doesn't matter if it's traumatic for the kids. You know, it just doesn't. They'll get over it at some point. But they'll actually be part of a family of people who, you know, didn't do anything wrong, and there's no nefarious background of it.
Hear me?
No. No, it's cutting out a little bit. Let me walk over here where I can hear you better. Go ahead.
Hey, the only thing you can do, Rhonda, is give him the best life that you can.
Thanks.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I did hear you. I spoke with Brian, and he's given me a contact for an attorney in Louisville that would be willing to help with like custody and visitation and all that. So that may be something that we need to.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, he's not really thinking about that. He's thinking about how he can get out.
We're going to have to address that.
Yeah, go ahead and get the ball rolling on all that, Rhonda, and get Miss Tammy on board. She'll be involved with all that, and you know what to do there, Rhonda. There's no question about that. You know what to do. Get the attorney to help us there, and we ain't even going to talk about that. I mean, I don't have no choice in that matter. What about Mom? How's she doing?
I have to say that,
I don't know. I mean, I think he might actually care about his kids. I think he's like one of those people. I think Crystal was going to leave him, and then he didn't want to have to pay child support, so he killed her. But I bet you, I just think as a regular person, he probably cared about the kid. He just didn't want. Now he hates Crystal Rogers, so he wanted her the hell out of the picture. But at the same time, I just think it's really disgusting how he never let any of Crystal Rogers' family ever visit with those kids ever, this whole time, and they still don't even know him. They have no relationship whatsoever.
I was really proud of how she handled it in the courtroom, and I was proud of her for that. So.
Yeah, about his son. I mean, does he actually take care of Crystal's? Because I thought Crystal had kids of her own first. So did he get? He didn't take care of them, I don't think. He just has the one son, right?
To sit there and to witness that, I think that she handled it very well.
Yes, I think so too. Have you talked to Crystal?
Well, I text her whenever.
Well, she may have had dirt on him too, but she was leaving him, and then he would have had to pay child support.
Jennifer had texted us and said there's a verdict, and so I texted Crystal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
just the one
I think Crystal slept a little bit in or something today, so she wasn't there this morning.
Thanks, Ted Bundy.
I'm not for sure what's happened. I've not spoke to her yet. I did text her and I said, there's a verdict, so.
All right, I'll try to reach out and call her. You call her and let her know that, hey, if for some reason she doesn't hear from me, let her know that it's because I don't have access to a phone.
I think that did we already listen to this, or?
And that kind of thing there, Rhonda. But just you're strong, Rhonda, and just try to hold everybody together. Does Nicholas know?
Maybe not.
I did, yes. I called him a while ago whenever we were driving out through here, and he is aware, and he said, is there any type of appeal process or what can be done?
Yeah, so that's something you can ask Brian. There's a person that specializes in appeals, and that'll be our next thing. But go ahead and get the ball rolling on the.
And by the way, if you guys do for the goal up there, if you do channel memberships, every 2 I'll consider the same as another notch up there. So if you did 2 channel memberships, it would be 6 currently. All right.
Ernie for that, and
for that is in the appeal or the Eli.
Both of them. You're gonna have to go ahead and get both of them going.
Yeah.
Get both of them going. Okay, Rhonda.
Okay.
Rhonda, thank you so much for all that you've done. Listen, what you need.
Brooks just talks so weird, like he's a car salesman or something. Who talks like that to your, your sister? I don't know. It's just weird.
What you need to do next is Crystal ain't gonna want to mess with this right now. So really, what you need to do is get Alex involved in this right here. You need to get however you can market them. But you know,
I'll tell you what it is. If you so every 2 memberships. You can't buy 2 at a time. But like if you do 2, you can get. It'll count as a bullseye up there.
The dump trucks and you know, all my equipment and stuff out there, you need to get Alex working on getting that stuff charged up, and he can get on YouTube to figure it out, or we'll pull it outside and take pictures of it and either list it, try to do something with it, and listen, and you know, that way I want to try to figure out to get some money ahead for all of Eli's expenses and everything. So you all keep that, you know, for Eli, okay? So I'd go ahead and try to get Alex working on that, and he can find stuff out by serial numbers on there and by booking it or whatever to figure out what stuff's worth, and you all can ask me to, and I can try to guide you and go ahead and start trying to sell that stuff there. And you know, that's the best thing I can take, because all that stuff doesn't mean a thing to me, okay? And then I'm going to try to get a realtor to start just trying to sell some of this stuff, pay back Springfield State Bank and all that stuff there done. I don't know if Crystal's going to mess with them rentals or not anymore, or what she's going to do. So, and I get that, I understand it. You know, because one of that civil case is what's coming next. Do you understand?
Yes.
So,
you know, so they're going to take everything. They're going to take everything that I've got. So go ahead and try to get what you can for, because I won't have no way to.
Aren't they going to get that back?
To pay you all for all Eli's stuff. So that's the reason I'm saying try to get it now, and you know, that way we'll be a little bit ahead on that. You know, so. But I'll do my best to remain as positive as I can. But hey, try.
Hey, thanks, Michelle. What do you think he's talking about? Get ahead of Eli's stuff. Just taking care of him, or the attorney fees for Eli?
I talked to Crystal. I'm sure she's tore all the pieces.
Hey, thanks, KR.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Yeah. Of course. Hey, Mom is wanting to talk to you. She's already take the phone out of my hand.
All right, and if this hangs up, I'll call you back or what.
Oh wow! So the mom, isn't that the? She's going to be charged too, I think, at some point.
But a lot of times she don't answer her phone.
Maybe not. Maybe
well,
not.
Hey, here she is. I think we have a couple more. So you can keep talking. Hey, Brooks.
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
I was very proud of you for how you handled yourself in there. I was very.
Brooks Houck, he is the weirdest person. He was even weird in the original interrogation, wasn't he? He's just so strange, you know. I was so proud of you for...
I know this is a trying time for our entire family, and you all have been there. We've all stuck together throughout this whole thing. So, you know, just it means so much to me that you all are, you know, supportive and we're united as we are.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I don't understand. But anyway,
what do you mean
you know we're going to stay strong.
You're 100, you know exactly what happened.
I hope you can too. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you the way you killed her. And, you know, it's just bad luck that you got caught. But, man, I'm so proud of you for how you killed her. You know, it's amazing.
You've handled it better than...
Handled what? He killed... What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, I'll continue. I mean, we're all going to have our highs and lows going through this. You know, there's a lot of grieving that's going to... You know, we're part in denial right now just because we're in shock. You know, we all thought something different was going to happen.
Right, but you know what?
Yeah.
And, you know, so we're in shock and denial. And that's expected, right?
Yeah, what's missing from his comments right there? Yeah, we all thought something different was going to happen. Wouldn't you be when you're on your phone and your kid's over there and say, I didn't do this, man. And, you know, and I can't believe that they came up with that verdict because I didn't do this. But he hasn't said that once. It's all, you know, we just thought something different was going to happen.
Now, but just try to remain positive.
You have 1 minute left.
You know, positive and focused. I'll do the same thing. And you all need to reach out.
Hey, another troll donation.
With Crystal, because let me tell you something. She's...
Hey, thank you. Look at that. John just sent me another super chat from the UK. Another troll comment. And you guys are so stupid. It's hilarious, man.
She's gonna be tore up. She's not gonna be able to handle these rentals. But I want you to talk to Terry.
The best thing to get to the trolls, you guys, is for us to start reaching the goal at the top of the screen there. All right, so you can thank the troll for getting the momentum going.
You need to figure out a plan to sell as many of these houses as possible to lighten that load, because you're not going to oversee that and keep that running. And so I want to get Springfield State Bank paid off. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
That needs to be done. So listen, there's an investor out there. He owns Wings and if I'm going to give somebody a good deal, the person that I want to give it to is.
It wasn't a nice troll.
That works at he owns.
He just sent me money. It wasn't nice at all. What are you talking about, KR? All right, there you go. All right, cool. There's that. Well, I guess the troll didn't inspire. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the bank. There must be something that he owes. And there's some, he seemed really concerned about that, but he didn't want to say why. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, you can't. Let's see. I don't know, I didn't see a coffee. Oh yeah, Nancy Pelosi sent me, which is actually Ted Bundy. But yeah, Nancy Pelosi sent me a coffee. All right, cool. But well, you guys let the troll without a punishment. Oh my God, who are we listening to? We just listened to Brooks Houck in an interview with his sister after he was convicted of killing Crystal Rogers. I think it was, 2016, something like that. All right. What happened to the old Freaks Troll Fund? Remember how that used to work? That was pretty good. Alright, well that's all there was on Brooks Houck. That's it. I don't feel bad for him whatsoever. Who I feel bad for is everybody in the Crystal Rogers family, and I feel bad that the kids were likely lied to for all these years. Completely lied to. And now I hope the courts somehow tell them the truth and reality of the situation, and that they end up becoming part of the Crystal Rogers family and completely abandon the Houck family, who deserve no, I'm talking about the child. The one kid. He shouldn't have any, it shouldn't be any part of the Houck family. Because you have the brother, you have everybody. Yeah. Okay, Elena. Great idea. Support the channel if you can. Yeah, it's funny. The troll actually was the last super chat. It actually stopped the support. Man, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Right now he's high-fiving all the people in his little chat room over there because you guys just let it be. I've never seen that before. Alright, let's see what the next one is. What happened to it? Austin Drummond. Not sure which one it is. Thanks, Alley Kick. Yeah. That's weird. I downloaded these files. I must have put them in the wrong folder. Let's see. Andrew McGann. Seems like there was information today, but that's so bizarre. I downloaded these files and they're just kind of don't know where they went. Let's see, maybe they went into that folder. No, not there. Not there. Wild. Anyways, we'll just skip, go over to the Tennessee case. I've got, that's the Drummond, I think, is it Austin Drummond? Yeah. Alright, so this is on, there's been a third arrest now. And I think the person's, they say he's 23, but I think he's 27 years old. There's only one person with that name in the same, in Jackson, Tennessee, there's only one person with that name, and it's kind of an unusual name, so, there's other people in Tennessee with that same name, and they're also 27, so I think it's the same person. I just don't think he's 23, unless been verified is wrong with its age. Oh yeah, when did they spot him? Just now or what? Where was he spotted at? Yeah, I've never seen that happen before, Timothy. You know, I just said, hey, do the troll fund, and just absolutely crashed. But yeah, we need to try to reach that goal in the first 2 hours, and then we can do the Q&A, or like look up a random cold case. I got this database. We can do questions and see which one, pick, randomly from the database, and then try to go find the information on it. Okay, well, send me a link, Dexterity. I don't know what you're saying. You say, says in Jackson, posted an hour ago. Posted where an hour ago? Just send me a link to my email. Let's see. Authorities searching for a man wanted in the murders of the parents, grandmother, and uncle of an infant found alone and alive in Tennessee have charged 3 others in connection with the killings. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation charged Tanaka Brown, 29, Giovante Thomas, 29, with accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. Investigators allege both men assisted 28-year-old Austin Robert Drummond in the murders. On Monday, the TBI announced they also arrested Dear, D-E-A-R, and then another R, A-H, Sanders. That's a totally unusual name. Sanders isn't unusual. It's not 100%, like way common, but Deara, D-E-A-R-R-A-H, is. I think that sounds like a female name. It is. Yeah, Sanders, and charge her with accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. Authorities have left many questions unanswered, including how the suspect allegedly helped Drummond, the manner in which the relatives... You know what's interesting is how they've tracked all these people that have helped him. I wonder how they did that. And if you can't find him, how are you finding all the people who helped? Like people they must... Maybe there's surveillance cameras at these different apartments, and then they see him walking up, and he's an associate. They're associates of his, etc. Huh. Alright guys, we're on a massive lull here, so if we can try to keep on moving here, it's the only way to reach the goal so we can get that extra hour in at the end. Oh cool, maybe that's it. Zozo just sent me these surveillance shots here on Twitter. Oh, that's him, right? Interesting. It must be an apartment. I mean, is he just trying to break into an apartment? Is that a gun in his hand? What the hell is that? Jesus. You can tell that's him. It kind of does look like a gun, doesn't it? Or maybe it almost looks more like a paintball gun or something. Like, what's that weird circular thing there? Okay, so that's the church. Let's see. Oh, that's... Well, there's this university that he went to, and they were checking these woods here. And there's also this Jackson Christian School. I don't know where the church is, I guess, that we're talking about. Alan? So that's yesterday at 11 o'clock at night. Wow, so he's still in the area. What do you mean? We've gone over it multiple times, Lady of Cali. He killed his ex-girlfriend's sister, the sister's 2 children, one of the child's husband. I mean, she's only 38 years old, the grandmother. So a grandmother, her 2 kids, and a father of another little infant were all killed. The infant was spared. And this guy happens to be the ex-boyfriend of the sister of the grandmother, who was only 38. I think the sister's younger. I mean, she looks younger. I don't know, but... Right, you just arrived, but we've covered it for, like, this is like the 3rd or 4th time. Last night on Pipkin Road, armed with an AR pistol. So it was an AR pistol. Okay. I wonder what that big cylinder thing is. I bet you... you know what I bet is that these people that he met up with armed him. What am I looking at? Timothy, what are you saying? Look. What are you saying? Yeah, from a few days ago. There you go, see? Hey, thanks, Lisa L. There we go. What are you telling me to look? What do you want me to look at, Timothy? Let's just play this whole thing again. Hey, thanks, Sandy Shirley. Here, I'm gonna take myself off the screen here. And I'll play it a second time after this. I don't think this guy's going down peacefully. He might be. He might. He seems kind of like a self-preservation type. He's trying to live currently. Yeah, look at all the cameras. That's awesome. Nice. All right, we'll go. I'm gonna go out and find all this stuff. Don't send me anything. Don't do anything. I'll just do it myself. What barn? What are you talking about? Yeah, but what's that little cylindrical thing? It almost looks like a paint gun container. Or is it like a big cylinder that has a bunch of bullets in it, that, like the old mobster guns? I mean, the goal that I have set up is way below just the normal, you know, that's like, I'm hoping that, you know, like normally you get, you know, it's more than, that's like not even where I donate the 5 memberships that we have it set up there. So, you know, just hoping. Alright, well, there you go. Thanks, Charlotte Denny. All right. Okay, so what does it say down here? Oh yeah, there it is, with the 60-round drum. Wow, so that is what that was. Jesus, that's crazy, like the old mobster. Yeah. I have a feeling this is where he was right here. I mean, just looking at that, just eyeballing the different shots we've seen, that looks like that's where he was walking. Let's see. That's not the one. Seems like one of them, he's like over here. All right, let's see. I'm not looking at anybody's comments, so I'll just figure it out on my own. It goes around here. I don't know where that is. We'll have to check. I don't know if that's but I'm waiting for these last parts. Hold on. Okay, so there's like a playground. Does that exist in there? Let's see right there. See. Let's see. Is that right? So that camera might be right here. I'm just going to throw one right there for a second. And yeah, see that? See these steps right there? Those are right there. All right, so I've seen enough just on that to know that, and you know, now we can see that that little thing and this one are right here, and boom. Okay, so that's where that camera is. All right. Let's see what's next. So he's right by the fence, and then he goes. Okay, that was before that. See that? So now in that one, that camera is right here. All right. And then, let's see, let's look at that again. Hold on. Yeah. All right. See that those steps that go down right there, and then also the playground in the back. See, that's right here. Those are the steps that go into the playground. Okay, so we got that camera, and then that's the same playground, and there's another camera. That means is right here. Yeah, something like right on that corner, but it's filming that direction. That's the playground fence on the right. And okay, hold on. That last part. think that's right here. And there's another camera. That's it. Or I'll do the angle. It's like, yeah, it's wide angle lens, so it picks up, see that little shape there, everything's the same. The arrow coming in right there, and then the 1, 2, 3, the blue handicap, 1, 2, 3. So there you go. We got those. Now we got to go back to the beginning and get those ones. Do you see any other channels that are able to do this, like as fast or anything like that? And the answer is no. The answer is absolutely no. Back to the beginning. So this thing here, I mean, this place is kind of unusual. Let me go down. I'm going to go down the street view. Hopefully they have it in here. Ah, they don't. Let's see, maybe in the parking lot. Nope, they don't even have that. Let's see what happens. I'm not even sure that's in this facility. Doesn't look like it. And they did say on this road, so maybe oh, maybe it's right in here. Or the other side. I mean, it looks like, you see how there's all these pillars that go like that? There, I mean, this does have a bunch here. And then the other side is a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has about 10. I just wonder if that's like a different place, because I don't really see the grass unless it's undercover. I just can't see it. Maybe it's down. I guess it could be right here. I don't think so though. Yeah, it looks like a different place. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, so that's where those cameras are. So, I mean, you know, what's interesting about this is, you know, here are this is the wooded area that they were looking near the Union University. And so maybe, you know, this is a wooded area without any, I wonder if there's a 360 degree. Doesn't look like it. But, you know, if you go right here, maybe you could see, and it's really thick back there. So maybe they think he was in there. Definitely super chat worthy, don't you think, you guys? So we can get to that goal up at the top. What's that? Thanks, Flounder23. This dude are, yeah, I mean they are pretty. It's amazing. I didn't even know they were out there. So thanks, Zozo, for sending those. Let me look at this first one again, because maybe that one, because that's the other spot. So it says, according to last seen wearing full camouflage, Tennessee suspect. Yeah, that one doesn't say where that one was. The first shot. I guess let's play it again. Thank you, Sarah Shroom. Wow, these CCTV videos. Hold on. Videos of this dude are great. Thanks for sharing. Hadn't seen these yet also. Brooks is a complete moron. Yeah. And thanks, Ralph David. Super chat worthy indeed, they said. Yeah, you see you guys on the security cam at the... He looks to be signal. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that kind of stuff. All right. I'm just looking at where this is. I haven't found where these little stepping stones are. And that looks like a different day. I mean, like, okay, so let's see. Let's just take a look at it. So this is 8:03 at 23:18. This will give us an idea. So this is 23. Okay, hold on. 8:03 at 23:20, and this is 8:03 at 23:14. So this is later. So he came to this place. Wait, hold on. This is 23:20, almost 21, and this is before that at 23:18, and this is 23:16. And this is 23:14. All right, so this whole thing is this is later than they have it out of order is what they have it. What we could do is put it in order if you guys want to. Now, oh wait, you guys can't see anything. Sorry, my super chat. The thing's on the screen there. All right, how about I'm going to record this thing from the beginning again to have it just as a standalone. So this is after he was at the church. So I guess we'll have to see where this might be. It's got to be pretty close, though. It's only like a, 3-minute walk from there. Gray, how do you know he didn't run, you bastard? Oh, criminals like to help other criminals. You know how it goes. And it's interesting. I mean, he changes his clothes completely in a 8-minute time frame. I guess we'll have to look at that again. Or maybe the other ones, I guess we'll have to wait and see. This is before the first ones. That's if the clock is correct. All right, there you go. Let's see what this one is. I don't know what these other... Is that another video? Okay, I gotta do like a little bit at a time. It gets too confusing for me. So where's the one where he had his face completely visible? Yeah, that one. Yeah, so this is one. I don't know what date this one is. Yeah, no, look at that one is 803 2318. So he doesn't have, I guess he's wearing the same stuff, he just doesn't have his hood on his head. Alright. Alright, we'll open up Adobe Premiere really quick. Put that in there, and we'll have to assume, let's just assume that all the clocks are correct. You know, sometimes they have to adjust them and whatever. We are only going to be able to assume that they're correct. We're almost at the goal, you guys. Don't forget about it. It'd be cool to get it there before the 2 hours is up. There's that. New sequence. All right. Got that. Okay, this is 820. We'll just cut each clip away for itself. 820 and 45 seconds. So this is after he was at the church. So I guess we'll have to see where this might be. It's got to be pretty close though. It's only like a 3-minute walk from there. Gray, how do you know he didn't run, you bastard? Alright, that's a clip. So this is, let's see, 11/21/03. This one, the next clip, starting right there, is 11/18/34. Run, you bastard! Alright, so that one was 23/18/43. And this is actually 23, this is before that. Even though they have it after. I hate shit like that. Just do it right the first time, man. Oh, interesting. And the other one's before it. I mean, this is stupid. Look at it. This is 11/18/34. And so that one goes prior to the last one. And then this next one's even before that. Look at that. It goes back 3 minutes. Ridiculous. Thanks, Dixie Hippie. He looks tired, like he's beat, you know? Like he's just like, man, what am I doing? He's checking locks. Almost doing a Missy Beavers type of thing. You guys getting that vibe? That's what it just feels like. Alright, so that's before. And then when's this next one? Again, this is even before that. Awesome, we're gonna have it all in order here. I guess we'll have to look at that again. Wait, that change? They cut out, we'll just keep it there. They cut out 3 seconds for no reason at all. Thanks, Lisa L. Going for a wave. And this is 23/14/07. And this is what? It's 23. Yeah, so it's before that one. It's almost like they did it backwards. 23/14, 23/15, 23/18, 23/18/37. This one, yeah, so that's the same. And then 23/20, and let's see what this one is. This is 23/13. So yeah, we're putting them all. It's all backwards, completely backwards. Or maybe the other ones. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Wow, so this is way off here. This is 23/13/54. And so what's this one? 23/13. So it's just before that, I guess. Hey, Lisa Elts is tried for a wave. Don't leave her hanging. 23/13/52. 23/13. So that one picks it up right after that. It's a little, yeah, no, that's right. That's actually accurate. So these are overlapping a little bit. All right. Then this is, now we're about 23/15/06 again. That's it. All right, so this is 23/15/16. Okay, it's in between these. Let's see. 23/15/09. This one's 23/15/48. Okay, so those little things must be right around in this area then. Those steps and everything. Thank you, Forgetful Mandy and I'll eat cake. As in, I'll eat cake. That's what she told me, that's what that meant. Who wouldn't eat cake? I wouldn't, Gray. I'm on a diet, you bastard. All right. This is 20. So this is way before. Like, this is like first here, right? And it's short. It's just a short little. That's if the. Hold on. Hey, thanks, M&M. M&M. Who doesn't like an M&M? I don't, Gray. I don't like how it melts in my hand, and it said it's not supposed to. Ooh. Alright, what's this next one? Oh, yeah, so I was just recorded shit there. Okay, so now we have it in order. It goes like this. I'm pretty sure it's all in order now. Just move it over. Let me hit the save. All right. Now we can see. Let's just watch it once here. I'm going to export this, though. Hold on. It only takes a second. Surveillance. Correct time frame. And here we go. Of course it has my audio and it'll be all out of order because I had to change it. Yeah, it could be the Vice Lords, you never know. I'll say, well, I'll go through other Zozo videos in a minute, but let's get this one dialed in first. I guess there's other surveillance and things like that. All right. So, let's... I'll just play this then. That's if the clock I'll turn the volume off. Yeah, so this is cool now. Watch how this works. So that's about 3 minutes before this. But see, look at you. I mean, that's really cool because that one is right after the. See these steps right here, you guys? See that? And then right here, and there's the playground. The next camera picks them up right there. It's almost like how they do it in the movies. So you go boom, and then watch, bang, he's right there. So that one absolutely was synced up perfectly. Then he comes around this corner here. And what we should do at the end is put the time frame. Anyways, he comes around, and now it's 3:23, 15, 10. Then he goes around this corner. And now it's, 3:23. It was actually 3:23:15, not 10. 3:23, 15:55 now. So that's got to be like right then, So we should be able to go down here, and it's like right after he goes around this corner here. You know what I bet? I bet you they've altered this. When was this image here? God. I always hate when they do that. But anyways, here we go. Let's go into a more recent time. That one's from May. I'm just wondering if... God, that's wild. Let me look at that again. Yeah, see, this is 3:23, 15, and 16 seconds. And then 32 seconds later... you have these steps. And those look new, actually. See how the dirt's there? So this could even be after the last satellite image. And I guess what we'd have to look for are those steps. So he's coming around. He went like... there's a camera filming him right here. And then 30 seconds later... I bet it's right back here. You know that? I bet there's steps right there. Let's look at other satellite footage. And can I get a boom chakalaka? That's exactly what that is right there. Woo! God, that's good. Come on, everybody. See that? Those are those steps right there. And that means he's walking, and the camera is over here on this one. Camera. Yeah, boys! This is my wheelhouse right here. This is the shit that I do. And there it is. There is the stairs, and it's filming from pretty much, I don't know. It might be a little bit further up than that. Looks like it's right up at the base of the stairs, I would say. Like right here. That's where that camera is. You can see it's basically on the cement slab at the bottom of the stair. Let's see if there's even a better version. No, that's not good. Man, we basically had that one satellite image that had it. That's all you need, though. And that makes sense, right? Because he goes around there, and then 30 seconds later, he's over here. All right, let's see the next one. Now that's right, and he sort of goes over here, and he... Okay, this is 3:23:16. And then 3:23:18, he's coming back here. So that's two of them. But we don't need to adjust it. It's just two in a row. We don't know where he went in between. 3:23:18. And 3... Okay, that's one we don't have yet. But that's just right there. 3... So he goes around that corner. 3:23:18:34, and that's the same second in time. So that means it's right. He goes around this corner, or hell, is that even like the same? Let me look at this again. Because those little stones on the ground, you see them right there. So those must continue on. They're just not in this picture here. And they're not even in this one. And this is in... this is May of this year. But I bet you that looks like brand new construction almost, doesn't it? Looks like they are just put these pavers in. Just now. So then what's that next shot again? So he takes a right... Okay, and so those aren't there now. That's why, or in the satellite image. So, but he turns right immediately after he turns right. I think that camera then is likely, you know, there's probably. Let's see if I turn that off. See, there's those stairs right there. But he came around that corner. Is it like right underneath here? I think it might be. I think it's right underneath these stairs. I mean, look at the post here. So that camera is right there underneath that. How crazy is that? There's a camera right underneath here. You see that? Can I get a boom? Hey, thanks Rebecca Khan up there. So there's a slab of cement and a camera right there, and it's filming out this direction at those new pavers. All right, and then we have the next one. So there must be a door under there. Let's see if there was a door. Well, we aren't going to see it because it's covered. It would be, the door would be right underneath there. And by the way, let me hit. Let's save this really quick. Yeah, I mean, he was all over this building, man. All right, so what's next after that? Let's see. Where did he go? And then, okay, then this one, hold on, 23/1844. And this is one of the ones that we don't know yet. Okay, but this is, so this is 3/23/1845, and this is 2 minutes later. So he could have walked away from the area. But it's 2 minutes, so you gotta figure. I mean, where could he have gone in 2 minutes if he's coming around like this? But see, there's been construction there as well, so it's hard to. I mean, it looks like a parking lot, kind of, right? Almost got this dialed in here. This is the one that's been causing problems. So he comes around here. Is it right? Is it right in here, kind of like? I don't see any trees or anything like that. How about it like in there? Now that could be. So I think that there's like an island right there. I didn't really notice that, but see out here? There's an island, and I bet you that could be it. And there's 2 trees in the island. See back there, there's a big tree right there, and then I think that's another tree. So let's go back here, and is that exactly what that is? And then it's sort of like underneath, I don't know. Well, let's see. There's that. It's hard to, maybe the angle, if there's a fire hydrant right there, that would make sense. And then, yeah, I think it is, because see right there, that's what this is. Okay, I think we just got that one. So this whole long area here is right underneath that. And I'm just about certain. I think the camera is right under here. So the camera is right down there. Right? And I think there's a door right underneath there. And then all of these pillars are all of them that go down to here. And there should be a fire hydrant in the middle of this yard lawn here. I wonder if there's a way to see it. Let's get a different satellite shot. I mean, sometimes if it's not clear enough, you can't see it. Yeah, so like this. Oh yeah, here it is. See, look, see that little angle right there? See that? Can you guys make that out? That's what this is right here, and that matches what I just showed you. And then this part right there is underneath this awning right here, or whatever you call this. But there it is. See, there's the little angle sidewalk. Then out here are the 2. There's like an island, and that's what that is. You guys are you guys seeing this? Are you catching on here? You believe it? I think that's 100% it. Yeah. All right. So now we got every single shot. Let's go to the next. Is there one more after this? Yep. There we go. Boom. All right, I need one more boom for everybody. We got it. We got every single one of the camera shots. He went around the entire building. And then I'll go back later and put the time on there. Yeah, it's weird how it doesn't present itself, but if you really look around and view different things, because sometimes from the air you can't tell, that looks totally different. All right, you guys, don't forget the goal up there. We're getting close up there. We need probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 more of those. Wow, he was all over that one. All right, so let's save that, and let's see what what is that? Oh. That's today at 8:45. They don't say where. Footage of Austin Drummond exiting barn off of 700 Pippin Road. Okay. Let's go to there. So apparently after that he was at, yeah, that's not gonna work. We were already on Pippin Road. Pipkin, not Pippin. Just right here. Interesting. And that was today. They're saying 700, so that means he kind of stayed in the area. Hey, thanks, Tracy Harrison Sass. That's right. She says, "Your look at this, you guys. Come on. Your map skills are awesome. Can we get a wave?" And she doesn't mean where you stick out your hand and wiggle it. Hey, trolls, suck it, okay? You guys suck. Like my light blue shirt here, you guys? That's not a barn, it's square, big square parking lot. We're outside. Maybe it's, well, where's 800? Okay, so you always say when it's in the 800 blocks. There's 800, and that was 700. And apparently a barn there. I don't really know of a barn, you know. Like, let's go down to the street view and see what we might think of as a barn. None of those are barns. And she said Pippin Road, but I think she meant Pipkin. You guys gonna leave Tracy Harrison Sass hanging? Whew. Think how it feels when you do that. Oh, jeez. The footage we're looking at here is this one right here. Looks like Bigfoot, you know, the Roger Patterson film. August 4th at 20:25, so that's 8:25 today. And then I'm not really sure what this is. No, that's 2025. Oh, never mind. I thought it was 8:25. That's the year. Idiot. So that's 4:34 in the morning. So it was just 5 hours after the last one. I'm not sure why my brain did that right there. August 4th, 2025, not 8:25. All right, I'm into the military time zone. Anyways, right here it's 4:34 a.m. in the morning. So that would be, a long time ago. But that means he was still in the area about 5 hours later, after he was seen on those surveillance cameras. You guys left Tracy Harrison Sass hanging. Man, what a nightmare. $434.34. But it looks like a huge parking lot, doesn't it? A big open... Yeah, this is what they used to do in the straight drop, community. They wiggle the camera around and nobody knows what's happening. Just freaking film the thing. Keep it still. Well, thanks, Tracy, for your efforts. That doesn't exist, so it's Pipkin. Thank you, Forgetful Mandy. I don't see any barns over here. It's just, I guess in somebody's backyard, maybe? Is that what they're talking about? That looks kind of intriguing. I wonder if that's it. Could be right here too. That looks like a barn. And there's, let's see, 800 again. So that's just past 800. But what if it's right there on this garage here? Can't see it. Right there. Looks like a barn. And there might be a camera on the top of that, filming out that direction. There's no way to actually prove it. Oh, you can't see what I'm saying, but right here, look. See right there? Like that looks like a barn. A garage, right? So you might call it a barn. And then there's this big... Well, I guess there's no... I can't see if there's trees or anything. I mean, it's kind of a... People are just so dumb when they do this. Is there a better version of that somewhere? I think that might be the right spot, though, that I just showed. I guess this is, there are no words for the level of sadness we feel for, hey, thanks, Forgetful Mandy, with the 5 channel memberships. So that's 2 and then add the, so it looks like we've got 5 there. So that gets us up to, what do we add on the, we've got 31 seconds left? Come on, you guys. 26 seconds left on the goal. So that puts us up to 13 and 14. I think we have 14, 15. Yeah, that 2 hours went by. Well, it's actually, there should be another 18 minutes left. I'm not sure why it clocked out like that. Yeah, because we're only at 1 hour and 41 minutes. Maybe when I said it was before the show started, so we got another 19 minutes off the books. So I think we need, if we get, well, here's how we'll do it. If we get another 8 channel memberships, I'll donate 5 myself. Then we'll at least get to that number. And there's Tracy Harrison Sass. Now we're down to 7. Says, there are no words for the level of sadness we feel for the 4 young lives that were taken. The thought that our son could be responsible, well, no, he is, for such a tragedy is devastating. We urge Austin to turn himself in and end the panic and misery so many are feeling. This guy's an absolute idiot. I mean, just one of the... anyways, let's see. Get rid of that. Yeah. They are all angels. I try to grind through every night, it seems like. All right, so we figured this all out in the, you know, when he was over. I think this might be it, but it's, you know, how do we know? Somebody just said it's in the 700 Pipkin Road. That's over here. This is actually 800 Pipkin Road. So, I mean, I guess it could be any of these, you know, any of these houses that have, but she said it's on Pipkin Road. And that one that I just showed you, I think, well, that wouldn't even be on there either. It would be on White Oaks Drive. Thank you, Forgetful Mandy. 6 more to go. 6 more to go. All right, but it sounds like, though, he's in the area. So we go check out flight radar then? Maybe there's some activity. There it is. See, this is one of my memberships that I pay for to be able to do this. That's what all your guys' support helps do, you know. Pay for all the different subscriptions and things that I have. Okay, there it is. There's Jackson. Oh, yeah, look at that. Helicopter hovering around right now in, I think, the same spot. So if we zoom in, south, yeah, right there. The helicopter is hovering right around there. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see where it's been. I can click on it. So it kind of went right over that area. 6 more to go, you guys. 6 more to go. So it was just hovering. And it went over Union University. I think this helicopter is related somehow. Now we do all kinds of stuff here. We have a DNA fund. I just put another 2,000 into that. We have a scholarship fund. We give much money each year to NCMEC, Texas Equisearch, RAIN, other organizations. And, you know, basically the only way that happens is if you guys are supporting the channel nightly, because the ad revenue just isn't going to make it on live streams. Just doesn't do it. And believe it or not, if it was only the amount that I ask for on these shows, that wouldn't make it either. So I have to do a lot of extra work with the videos and ad revenue on those and other, you know, elements to make it happen. Thank you, Michelle H. I wonder if it's got, what kind of helicopter is this? It's military. Oh, man. So you know that they have night vision on there, and it's basically midnight over there, 11:49. So they're probably trying to see if anybody's moving around. See that right there? It says military or government. That's what that is. Interesting. They've arrested a 4th? Yeah, send it to my email. Well, there's a 3rd arrested that was a female. Her name was The hell was it? Dira Sanders. So I don't know if they've arrested a 4th since we've been doing the show, but look at this helicopter. It's definitely in the general area here. See, because that's where the helicopter is, right there, and it's just right in these areas. These are where all the friends live and everything. Dira Sanders lived here at one time. She lived here at one time. She lived here at one time. And I have her as 27 years old. Do you guys think there's another Dearrah Sanders living in Jackson? I mean, that would just be a miracle. What's the county for this? Tennessee Highway Patrol. I think that might be the one, the District 8. Although, Jackson area, NOAA. Where they're at right now. Are they in Madison? Let's see, what county is Jackson? Yeah, Madison, just like you said. Did I just lose the... Yeah, so it's that Tennessee Highway Patrol District 8. Five more, you guys, then I'll donate 5 myself to, you know, the people who can't afford it. Doesn't have to be, it can just be, you know, it'd be great to be memberships, but it's really just, right now, okay, now it's just 4, or what is it, 4, right? So that's $20 total. That's all it is. So, I mean, if you don't want to do the memberships, that would work too, but Lisa L there, all right. But I am playing it right now. Tennessee Highway Patrol. Yeah. Be great if there was a sheriff's department. We know, Madison. We've already looked it up. Are you guys way behind or what? I think somebody's making an error, unless there was another arrest. I don't know. I feel like they're just kind of conflating something. Yeah, we've already got it all figured out. Yeah. Got it all figured out, Richard Watts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a 4th arrest. Okay, hold on. Maybe this is the barn. Just a second. That video wasn't available a minute ago. Okay, hold on. Yeah, but where's the... We're just searching a barn on Wellington Cave Cove in Jackson. I bet it's close to this area. Wellington Cove, right? Oh, Wellington Cove, not Cave. Yeah, so it's right there, right? So they said 700. It's not necessarily correct. And how far does that go? So Wellington Drive, so it's just right here. Just this part from right there to there is that. So if we go down to here, yeah, we just need 4 more channel memberships and we'll have reached the goal. Yeah, where would that be? What looks like that? I mean, that driveway looks just like that. It's weird. Are they all like that though? Let's see. This might be it right over here. It's at the very end. There it is. The last place you look. There it is, see? Apparently they're checking that barn. That doesn't look like that footage that we saw. Yeah, that's the one. And look how close that is. Like, man, he probably... let's see. The last places we saw him were right over... That was right there, that camera. And he couldn't make his way in. Then maybe he went over here, found an abandoned barn, and went into that one. Crazy. Alright, well, there we go. Yeah, we've done it all. Delana, did you miss the show or what? Go back and about an hour ago we figured out all the different cameras at the church.
89, 82. 89, 82. Possible 1045 or 1046. It came through light 350 detection. It's going to be on Hamburg Loop. The closest streets they see is Nixon Loop. Be a white Toyota Tundra truck.
What is the street again? I'm not sure what they just said. Alright, so we ended that goal. We got one last one here. And you only need 4 out of the 5. Okay? Very low, very low. Yeah, that was live radio. What was the name of that street? It said Nixon's Loop. Okay. I don't know if that was related. I kind of missed the beginning of it. Nixon's Loop. I don't see anything with that name. There's nothing in there. I don't know if it said that or not. But let's try to get the goal up there, you guys. It's pretty simple. We got probably 300 people watching, maybe 200. It should be simple to do. Yeah, the scanner's on right now. It's just there's not a lot of activity.
8812.
8812.
See?
3812, 10-7.
10-4. Fasten my seatbelt? No.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Man. This is just like 2 nights ago. Just spent the last 20 minutes just trying to get to the final goal. We can't do it. It's crazy.
Hey, 31. 31, 10-7. Hey, 31, 10-7.
Why do they even have these check-ins? They don't even know what the hell they're saying to each other. Oh, look at that! We got a hero in Judy Grandstrand, along with everybody else who supported the channel tonight. But she got the very end. So now we're going to. And what this will do is we'll listen to scanner audio and try to figure this out all the way up to the, another 58 minutes. I guess we won't be doing the cold case. I think I'm more into this now that there's like something to look at, There we go. All right, cool, guys. So let's see, we gave one to Fire and Ice, Sharon Reynolds, Lindsay, probably one of the people who said they hated my guts, Mamacita, and Heidi. I mean, I just gave out 5 memberships, and based on the numbers earlier, at least 2 of those people hate my guts. And you know what that proves? That they're here waiting to steal channel memberships from people who actually want one. Those people are sick. I mean, have they ever looked at themselves in the mirror and asked themselves, like, why they would do that? Well, you didn't get one then. You probably aren't really available. There's a lot of people who think they're available, but they aren't. Yeah, it's not like it's a lot of... I don't see that road that you're talking about. Are you sure it said Nixon's Loop? Maybe it said Dixon's Loop. No. And I don't even know if, this is just for the whole county. Hey, look at Hughes Loop. Yeah, we know it's the town. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you, Leanne Bell. And Johnson, as in Joneson for something. Receive the gift membership. Make yourself available up there, the Shabby Chicken. Maybe somebody will try to get you one. You never know. Now, we don't know if they go to the trolls or not. The Shabby Chicken. I don't know. I have a feeling they do that, though. So instead of going to people that would likely want to stay around, they try to make themselves available. I'm going to have YouTube actually look into that. See if they can start suspending accounts. What channel are you talking about, Running Bear? I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't matter, Gray. Always good to be here. All right, cool. Okay, let's go back to the flight radar. See what's happening. Guess I don't. Do I have it open over here? No. Jesus, like it put me over in like like a billion miles away. Crazy. Gray, the Earth is only 26,000 miles. How could it be a billion, you bastard? It was being facetious, you moron. All right, thanks. God. Okay, there's Jackson, Tennessee. So it was right up here. I don't see it anymore. Maybe if we hit playback. Yeah, it is August 5th over there. Just barely, though. How about we go to the 4th and then go to 2300 and then start playback. Play it at 20 times speed. Alright. Yeah, weird. Maybe that military helicopter sort of turned off or something. Its transponder, so that we couldn't see what it was doing. I just don't know what the hell you're talking about, Running Bear. Nobody was even talking about anybody. So when you say, hey, their channel needs, it doesn't make sense to anybody because it's just... Okay, there it is. Look at that right there. Is that the same one from earlier? Oh yeah, look at this, man. They're all over that. Oh, now it's gone. Try that again. I don't know if the schools are closed. I don't think I would allow kids to go to school. All right, right there. What we could do is, so that is, I feel like I should be able to, what the hell, I can't remember how to do it. Oh yeah, this is it. Right here. Oh wow, look at that. Bang. I mean, that thing is, he was all over the place. See that? I mean, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So let's see where this is. This is all right in, let's see. So it even goes up to this park. So it goes all around right here. So they definitely believe he's in this area right here. Look at that. Look at that. You know, what's cool is that I can actually, from here, this screen, I can download, watch this, a KML file. And then I'll download it into the same folder, just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And then this one was 827. I guess we could put, this one's probably been working this case the whole time, I would think. Well, let's just do this one for now. Alright, so then you open up Google Earth And then you file. I think you just open it maybe. What's it say down here? Type. Yeah, there it is. KML. Working on. Then go to the folder that I just put that in. And there it is right there at the top. And then we entered in. This is Google Earth. So all I had was that little bit. But see, it's interesting. It actually has the three-dimensional view, like it's up in the air. You see that? Man, you guys are like the most boring chat sometimes to talk to. It's like there's never a response. It's just, you know. Let's see. Let me try this this one right here. File open. Oh, it's just true though. It's just like I'll say, "Wow, look at this," and there's not one comment. Everybody's still saying hi to people. You know, it's like, my God, you guys. Let's okay, here it is. See, that one is hardcore. See that? I mean, that thing is. He's been all over the place. This is the one earlier in the evening. Let me see. Maybe I can turn off all the airplanes or something and just keep the. I just want the line. I don't really care about these planes here. See? Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. Ah, there we go. So now it's a lot better. Look at this craziness. You can literally see from look at that. Like the height and everything of where it was. If I kept those planes on, you could tell at you know those blue symbols, you'd know at each height for each spot, but I mean it's not really relevant. But look at here's where the surveillance camera was on the church, and it was going all over the place. And then where was the barn? Oh yeah, so the barn's inside of that. And then it checked over here at one point, but really, I mean, it was way over here, checking all kinds of spots. I wonder if they thought maybe he came back over there. Any other channel showing you this right here? That look? The drones that I buy actually give you the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Well, I don't watch any other channels. I guess you guys do, but they're not going to be able to. They just don't do it. You know, it's just. All right. So we still got the scanner audio on. We've got flight radar on another screen that's live. Don't know. I think they should be checking all the way through the night if he was walking around at 4 in the morning. I think they're just surveillance footage and different sightings. They know he's still in the area. Yeah, so this is what we came up with earlier in the evening after Zozo sent it. I put it back in the right order. So he's walking around. Maybe right now that doesn't really matter the time, I guess. But this is him walking around at the church. And we have it all dialed in here. Yeah, he's got a gun in his hand right there, by the way. Yeah, so let me... Maybe I should mark it down in order again. I just want to have the order, I don't need to have like the time. So that was the first one. Alright, so that's camera 1, that's number 1. Yep, and that was 2. Three. 4. They must have had him on that other camera also a second time. The one that was underneath. This one coming, that one right, not this one, the next one. That one right there, you'd think he would have shown up walking by when he came by the first time. Alright, yeah, and then that one is right there, 8. Alright, so what the order was on that shot was right here first, where you have that little thing in the background, then he came around the corner, just like this. I mean, I could actually, let's just draw what he did. He went like this. Here, 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 then around the corner. And then this camera picked him up when he walked by right there. Then, Jesus, are you kidding me? Gotta start it over again. Go here, 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 then around here. And then he came walking by like this. And then he came back this direction, and then I think he let's see, then he ends up over underneath here. Like, I don't know, you know, we don't know exactly. There was 2 minutes of time, so he comes over to this door here. So it's something like that. How does he come in? Yeah, so he... Yeah, I bet he walked along and he went underneath there. It's hard to say, but... And it's still playing, by the way. There's just no scanner audio. I don't know. We already figured out the spots. We got it all figured out, like where all the shots are.
I'm 40 East 574, Pennsylvania, Mike Delta Alpha 0076 on the SUV.
That's just, are you talking about this right here? What light are you talking about? They're just lights, you know. That's a street light there. Yeah, there's nobody waiting for him or anything like that. He's just walking around. So this is live right here. Nothing. Maybe he's hunkered down for the night. It's 12:24. I think you should not do that though. You should be continuing to look. Jeez, are we getting the trolls again? I'm not sure what that even means. Is that a bad term? It's a term of endearment. Looks freshly shaven. That's hard to say. It's nothing's clear enough to know if he's freshly shaven or not. You know what I mean? That's like that's all blown out shots. He could have stubble on there. We just don't know. So weird. So it's like an AR pistol. What are those called? The AR pistol with what's that little round cylinder? With 60 shot cylinder, I guess? I don't know. I'm not sure how to spell cylinder. There it is. Yeah, drum. Okay, there you go. Oh, that's exactly what that is. Wow, look at that. Jesus. That's what he has right there. That's crazy. And you know he got that from one of the people supporting. I doubt he was. I bet you he didn't shoot the family members with that. The 4 victims. So he probably has like that right there, right? This thing. Yeah, but his doesn't seem at the end. Do they fold out or something? Because it's like a cylinder at the other end, kind of, you know? Right there. Let's take a look at those pictures again. I'm not a gun expert or anything. Well, I don't know. I mean, look, well, you know, it kind of looks like that. That thing right there. But it doesn't have this part on it. It just has that part. I don't see the scope. I mean, I'm just saying it. You see what I'm talking about, though? Like right there at the end, there's just a round cylinder, and you can see it when you play the video. Like if you just watch it, See right there, that little thing? It's almost like an umbrella handle. Right there, you see? It's a little weird. How come I hear people talking? It's almost like I'm picking up radio signals. Mm-hmm. Why is he embarrassing you? I don't get it. I don't understand. Who said he's embarrassing him? I don't get it. I think he travels at night and lays low in the day. Yeah, well, that sounds about right. He just chills out all day long. He's probably just going to try to serve. I'm kind of shocked that he hasn't left Jackson yet. Like, that's just stupid. I mean, I guess he feels familiar with it, but wouldn't he? I thought.
8982.
I thought he was long gone.
8982. 8982. The county said that they were going to be en route. He came through third-party caller. Sister's brother. Sister of me.
Oh, maybe. I mean, maybe if he did something they don't like. What up, 12? What up, 12?
8982. I'm 97 on Hamburg Loop. No 25 on that truck. I'm going to go down Nixon Loop and see. 10-4, all she would do is see Nixon Loop and a couple other streets, but she didn't have a pinpointed address.
Yeah, there's that Nixon Loop again. Are they looking for? Are they mentioning him in these scanner?
10-4.
Just listen to it here. What do you care, Court? You know, I don't put stuff out to send people away. Let's see. So Nixon Loop. Now there's one in Tennessee. So maybe it's this place. I mean, way over here. That's the only place there's a Nixon Loop. And, you know, it's not way far away. You know, it's interesting. I couldn't tell what they were saying, though. Yeah, it's like 50 miles. I don't think that's him. But yeah, if you want to go check it out somewhere else, it's called the Tennessee Highway Patrol District 8 in Tennessee, okay? See you later. Let's see, he is sleeping somewhere. Yeah, sure. Now, what was 4 hours ago? I don't know, there was one at 4 a.m., not 4 hours ago. And if you have one from 4 hours ago, where was that? There was one at 4 a.m. this morning. Why do you want to know what the address of the building is? We've already showed it to you. Let's see. You got these other people trying to create content by not doing the work themselves. Yeah, just, yeah. Go ahead and just look it up. You'll find it. Yeah, I don't know what that little cylinder butt, you know, what you're saying, butt stock. It kind of seems like that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we've already, you know, gone over it. It's right there, you know. It's called Cornerstone Community Church. You can go look it up. And then apparently they were checking this barn right there as well. And they were looking at this wooded area the other day near Union University. Well, I mean, you got people coming in wanting to know the scanner channel. They want to know the address of the thing, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it's right there on the screen. I've even mentioned that it was the Cornerstone Community Church, right there. I think he probably does sleep. I think he just finds a place where he doesn't think anybody will find him and goes to sleep. But I think it's strange how he hasn't been caught with all the people with. I mean, every house here likely has a camera. I mean, these are all this is a nice neighborhood where he is right now, and maybe he chose that for a reason. I mean, look at these. These are, over $500,000 homes each one. I mean, close to $1 million. Some of these, I'm sure. Like I would say, most of these homes. Well, I don't know what the prices are in Tennessee, but here's what we can do. And if you're out there, you want to help support the Grant Hughes Investigates YouTube channel, that would be awesome. Let's see. Any of these... Yeah, Pipkin Road. Yeah, look at these. 810,000 there. 2.4 million right there. Let's see which one that one was. Pipkin Road. That's when it makes a turn. Right here. Apparently that house is 2.4 million. Right there. So, I think these are all pretty expensive up in this area. $695. Not that it matters. I'm just looking at this thing right here. Some of them are not that expensive, but I always think it's amazing. Like you see these homes in some parts of the country for $300,000, you get a mansion. You put the same mansion in Southwest Portland over here, it'd be like $2.5 million or something. It's stupid. Well, what else can we look at right now, you guys? How do you know my driving is fast, Lanky Tor? Come on.
Hey, 37. Hey, 37.
What?
81, 22 North, and Bill Road.
Yeah.
Tennessee 28. 110 Bravo Lima X-Ray Charlie. It's going to be a white pickup truck.
I'm just going to turn this thing off. I mean, the thing is, this is Tennessee Highway Patrol. I mean, You know, that's not what they're using for this. They're using like local police, maybe FBI, you know, whatever, in this area. They're not using Tennessee highway patrols out there on the highways. You know? What about Koberger? I mean, when I went 34 and a 25 or 37, whatever the hell that was, jeez. I mean, I'm getting these surveillance people they're taking her just shit. You know, garbage surveillance. I mean, it looks like in this one he's running, but it's just, why not just show? Is this somebody literally handheld filming him or what? What was he doing right there? I bet these are people pretending to be him. I don't know. What was he doing right there? I'd rather watch the video that I just... This one. Anyways, look at that. He's just running. I don't even know if that's him. You know? How can we tell? Lake County, be alert. So he's in Lake County now? I think somebody's trying to throw... You know, I wouldn't be surprised if those are people trying to help him out. They went and found the same kind of clothing, filmed something, and then pretend that yeah. That would make sense. Yeah, I think that what people might be doing is dressing up sort of like him, running, and then pretending that, hey, look, it's him. They're trying to throw law enforcement off by posting these stupid handheld videos. I mean, I don't know. It just seems pretty bogus. Let's see if there's another one. Is there another one? Or is that it? I've already shown all the other things that you gave me. I don't know if it's AI, it just looks. Hey, look at somebody made an AI cat version of me. Look. Under Armour hat, the red shirt, glasses. Man, but why do you make a cat? I think you're trolling. You're trolling me. Michelle P. did that one. I bet they could have. Why is he saying Lake County? Lake County's way up here. I don't know if it's fake. I could see some of his, you know, supporters making a fake video and going, "Oh, look, he's up here. He's up here." Man, we don't have any coffees tonight, you guys. Not one. Oh, one. Nancy Pelosi. Imagine that. Your only coffees from Nancy Pelosi. Let me put it in here again. Let's see if we can, you know, get somebody to get me a coffee. I mean, for all this amazing coverage right here, man. We figured out exactly where he was on surveillance and different shots, and you know, now he's just out and about on the loose still. Okay, if it's in Lake County, would there be a helicopter up there?
Hey, 92. Hey,
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm just saying. I rode all the way through Hamburg, Nixon,
faking.
maybe over the street, on 1025. Do we have a better 20, or do we still have the caller's information? I can give her a call. The caller's information is in the call. I can call back, or the usual.
I mean, it's crazy, these little handheld cameras.
Simple. Give her a call, please.
Yeah. Well, there was one here earlier. We were just looking at it. It was doing...
Hey, 11 copy notes.
That's where it went. All around in here. That's kind of interesting that it was over here for a while. But definitely all around in the area where he was at, a military helicopter. But it doesn't sort of make sense that somebody out there, he has all these people helping him. Why not just have somebody dress up and then sort of like using a VPN or something, upload a video, oh, look at this, and it's all wiggling around, and nobody, they're just so unclear, especially that other one from earlier. It was just, it looked like something Straight Drop would have used in the Kanika Jenkins case. You know, make it all grainy, wiggle it around, zoom in when there's no reason to. Does somebody want a membership? Oh. Do you have an Apple phone? Hey, Miriam, I'm just going to do it how I want to do it, okay? If you don't like it, go do something else. God, you always get that one complainer every night about some element. Let's see. Just... Oh, yeah. You know, today when I was fishing, we were fishing on this lake.
89, 82.
And they're all just these really rich people. And the lake's always been theirs, but a judge...
89, 82, go ahead.
A judge...
The only other information you have, if there's possibly a Blood Creek, some kind of creek around there where he's supposed to head it.
I'm just gonna turn this thing off. It's not even... Alright, so I turned it off for you, okay, Miriam? Is that better? That's right, spread the infection. We all knew you were a troll earlier. Okay, dipshit, so get the hell out of here. Make sure to block that person. Yeah. So anyways, I was fishing today, and Lake Oswego's filled with just rich, million dollar homes, and it's always been their lake, right? But a judge finally opened up the water for everybody to use because it's a public waterway. It needs to be, so, we can go in there. And then twice now when I'm fishing, some, guy comes out on his porch and goes, hey, can you not cast near the boats, it could be I go, yeah, we got it, we got it. Okay, I wrote your number down, I'm filming, I got you on it. These people, the Karens, you always see these fishing videos on the Karens that are out there. It's hilarious. God, it's just unbelievable. Just, it's exactly the same. You see these YouTube videos. Just whining. Hey, you could do a lot of damage. And I go, how? Well, your line could get tangled up in and... Oh. Yeah. But the thing is, Miriam, like, I guess if you were engaging in the conversation all night, I'd probably be more like, hey, yeah, okay, cool, I'll turn it down. But that was your only comment. Like, almost like somebody looking for something to complain about. It's like there was no other comments, nothing, Like when people say, hey, great, can you turn off the little emoji thing? Right, But if that's their first comment, I'm leaving it up. You get what I'm saying? Because it seems like some people show up just to find something to complain about. One of the 50% of the people that are actually watching. there's usually a good chance that their comments will show up in the chat, and they probably won't be something positive. Yeah, I would think that that might be what they did, was make it look like somebody else. It was almost like a Bigfoot sighting. Did you see how crazy that was? He's standing still, and then he goes, ooh! Okay, ready, action! And then he starts running. It looked fake. And the way he was running, it looked goofy, like a doofus. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're a good moderator, Lanky Tor. Don't fool yourself. Okay, look at that. Like, oh, oh, yeah. I mean, look at how classic this is. You know, even if it is him, it's frustrating that people film shit like this. Okay, zoom in. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh. 1, 2, 3. Run. And, ooh, now I'm panning out. I'm barely catching him. His head's down. I mean, look at it. It's like, okay. Watch this. Ready and action. Okay. Because he's just standing still. Oh, it's just so crazy. Look at it. And the camera's wiggling all over the place. And, you know, of course, it's the portrait mode. I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't know why. It's definitely possibly true, real. Okay, let's go back to the original. What's he wearing in these? I mean, he does have kind of like slightly darker pants, I guess. All right, I'll let you guys vote on it. And by the way, does the backpack that he's wearing match at all? Let's take a look at that. I mean, it is kind of bigger like that. It's just the way it's filmed. It just seems so classic. Like in the Knika Jenkins case, that's how everybody did everything. I mean, he does have the same, like a big backpack. Although there's really nothing in it. Well, there's a little bit in there, I guess, right there. Let's check out the other one. I don't know. Look at the way he's running too. I don't know. Just everything seems goofy. Like ready and 1, 2, 3, go! Like on your mark, get ready and go! And then ding, 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 ding. Oh, and the camera kind of don't have them really clear. Just kind of moving around. Ooh. And how come it wasn't longer than that? Like, you know, why didn't it keep filming him? Tonight we're filled with absolute troll central. Obviously, Gray Hue is somebody trolling the channel. See you later. They even had like a little, what do you call it, Under Armour hat on and everything. Oh yeah. We won't even look at it. Where's the video posted? I don't know. It's on, I don't know, Austin Drummond. I don't know, somebody named, I don't know who posted it. Oh, there it is. I don't know. But they posted some of these. Why do surveillance cameras record this stupidest audio sometimes? So I guess they posted all this. Did he do that in the one I... Yeah, no, that they had more than that. Hold on. I'm going to record that and add it to our video. Yeah, we don't have that. No, it's not good enough. I gotta full screen it. There we go. Who's he talking to? It almost looked like he was trying to talk to someone. He's probably on drugs. So that was more video than we had. So I'm gonna remove. This one starts at 20 and 11:20 and 43 seconds. Yeah, so it starts at 41, so you got 2 more seconds. Who's he talking to? It almost looked like he was trying to talk to someone. He's probably on drugs. Yeah, so I guess that's all they've released. Let's see if this one's longer. Oh yeah, I'm going to record this one too. I like to have the full, as much as I can. Alright, yeah, it's much longer now. Let's see, when he went underneath that. Yeah, that's right. Yep, you went just like that and around. Yep, so we got a lot more time on there. So let's see what this goes. Now it goes from 1834. Yeah, it's almost exactly picks them up right there. And then at 1854, and then there's a minute 10 missing instead of 2 minutes. So yeah, that makes sense that he walked around this corner and then he came like this. I think I can move, like if I went like this and like that. There you go. They felt he fled the state. Well, he didn't. So. Checking the door handles. Right, yeah, why not? Well, I guess if he broke in, it would set off alarms, and maybe he thought if something was unlocked, it wouldn't be. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. Doesn't seem like he seems pretty good at evading police. I think it's a little bit surprising they haven't caught him yet, given how many times he's seen on camera. I mean, wouldn't you just have people that are like, hey, look, you know, he's in this area. Well, everybody's stumped. He's missing. But I think I'm going to call it a night, you guys. About 3 hours now. I think we got some interesting stuff put together, don't you think? Maybe tomorrow we'll have to get more. Hopefully he's caught before tomorrow. Thank you to Nancy Pelosi for the only coffee. We had a PayPal from, I think, Sandy Shirley. Then we had, let's see, Richard Watts, Sammy Day, Molly Rocket, Allie Cake, Ralph K. David again. They said only true crime channel actually investigates, giving again because you're the best out there. Well, thanks, Ralph. And then Tina G, and then Paul Ayers, DM, woohoo! We got our old handles back. Ted Bundy, Leanne Bell, M10 gifted one. Michelle H gifted another, then KR gifted a membership, then Allie Cake, Lisa L, Charlotte Denny, Dale Gagillo, maybe, something like that. M10 gifted one, then Allie Cake gifted one, then Flounder 23, Sarah Shroom, Ralph K. David, Dixie Hippie, Lisa L, Forgetful Mandy, Allie Cake, M&M, Rebecca, Tracy Harrison Sass, Forgetful Mandy then gifted 5, and then Tracy Harrison Sass gifted 1, Forgetful Mandy gifted 1, Michelle H gifted 1, then Lisa L gifted 1, then I gifted 5, or Judy Grandstrand gifted 5, then I gifted 5, then we had Leanne Bell, and St. Elmo's Fire became a new member. Thanks, everybody. So most people think that video is real. I don't know, man. Just seems so like, you know, the way that people do it, zooming in and make it hard to identify, but it looks kind of right. It's how you trick people. by doing it just like that. Why not just film it directly and then release the full video without you kind of zooming in and making it blurrier than it would have been? And then just track the person, I guess. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. I thought it was pretty cool how we were able to put together the entire sequence of surveillance. It's kind of like in the Missy Beavers case, we did that too. Kind of reminds me of Missy Beavers for some reason, just the way it's like these shots here. I don't know why, It's funny how some cases remind you of something. And then we listened to Brooks Houck's call with his sister. That was pretty crazy. And thanks, Zozo, for all your help tonight, getting all the different video. And thank you, Mods, for being on top of all the crazy nut jobs that are in here. Obviously I did a poll at the beginning of the show, and I said, how many people watching hate my guts? And 50% of about 60 votes. So that means there's these morons that literally, hey, what's that for there? Portland Trailblazers stay in Portland. Well, they better stay in Portland. I think there'd be a riot if they didn't stay in Portland. I mean, Seattle was supposed to get their own team, and there's no reason. I think some local conglomerations will keep it in Portland. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, thanks, Mods, for all you do and everything. All right, well, we'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? That guy is untrustworthy, St. Elmo's Fire, unfortunately. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys later. And as I always say, until next time, be safe out there. Let's see. Here we go. Just like he was in the
I've been doing this true crime thing for quite a while now. And during this whole time, I have not seen one person that is a crime dissector, plug rejector. I'm a certified human lie detector. Gonna get ya on a stretcher if you try and play me like a little projector. Crime sector is my nectar. Professor Green is gonna give another lecture. Crime collector, freak connector, and I'm always gonna be a pub protector. Fool deflector, interceptor, and I'm meaner than a spectre with a vector on his pector. With all respect, y'all, just remember I've a temple fucking check ya. I have no agenda, I'm no pretender, and I'll serve it to you straight without the blender. And in the end, I'm gonna send ya on a mission to fulfill the no offender.
There you go, Lanky Tor.
Yeah, so I'll just get right back
the
to
sun
work.
was beating down on my baseball hat. The air was getting hot. The beer was getting flat. There you go. Looking for a girl, I ran into this guy. His name was MC8. I said howdy. He said hi. Is that good, Lanky Tor? All right, cool. All right, thanks, everybody. See you later.
Hey, Gray, that was pretty good.
Yeah, we've done it a million times, Mary Lou.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Hey, thanks, Patty. Love you too, man. You're such a pile of shit, Patty. It's almost unbelievable. All right, see you guys later.